Hello, my tea stirrers. We got some tea today. Seven gone down, went crazy, and her boyfriend. She is the girlfriend of Seven's second daughter, who at the time found out that his child was with Nature Boy and went and got his daughter. She said she thought it was okay when she just let the baby go. But when she was hit with welfare fraud and all these different things that only she had to handle, she flew her behind back to her hometown. Now all of a sudden she want to be a mommy again. But it don't go like that. You can't 1 minute, oh, I want to be myself. I want a spiritual journey. I want a spiritual guru. I want to live in the knowledge. You cannot say all of these things. And now, when that heat hit your behind, now you want to be a mom. But guess what? It don't go like that. It don't go like that. I'm sorry. Well, this video today is brought to you by World News. World News. Thank him very much for the video. And don't forget to check him out. Check his channel out. You shall see it all through the video. Go check him out if you haven't. But this video is brought to you by World News. And I thank you. So let's get this party started right. Let's get this party started swiftly. So we're going to set it off. Let's go.
Combination, what she thought about it. Like, it's real weird, but it's
gravitate more towards him. Right. We look alike. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But then with my daughter, she gravitates more to me. She like to be around me more than she like being around her. And I get it 100%. But at their age, my children are 15. Now, Velvet, on the other hand, she has a child and has to be a parent to her child, despite what her age is. So it's a lot of grown-up things. It's a lot of developmental steps that she's gonna have to come into one with, as opposed to how she came into one with memorizing all of that Nature Boy weirdo shit. Y'all that weirdo shit, it's over for that weirdo shit now. She's supposed to be thinking about getting her a little whip. First and foremost, getting a crib for her and her daughter. She can dance up in her room instead of the bathroom all the time and stuff and that's just being real about it, as opposed to having these dreams of being, a model and a rapper and all this different stuff. Her and Nature Boy are the most switcho changeo type of people I ever heard in my life. Now I heard Velvet on the late night. She was over there with a woman that was talking about her nationality and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, hold on, Velvet. Where are you going with this? Like seriously, like where are you going with this? I don't understand that. I don't understand the healing process, if there is one at all.
I don't think it's one.
That Amani,
Yes, ma'am.
you Seven baby daddy, baby mama, or girlfriend?
Yes, I am.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Wow. I'm just listening.
Welcome to the family.
Hey, Dr. Mira,
Thank you.
please tell me you're free for tonight.
My kids,
Tonight, we're going to have a good
I
panel.
don't have no problem out of them. When they say when they got 18, they say, "Mama, we get 18, we gone. We let our dear house." I said, "That's fine." I say, "Just take care of yourself and do what you got to do for the kids." And they were like, "Mama, you did for us, and you had 7, and you did it by yourself, no daddy and nothing. You made sure we ate, went to school, had clothes, and had food on the table, and you did all of that by yourself, and you had a roof over our head and everything. I did that. Now they taking care of me. I can call my kids for anything. And they'll say, what you need now, mama? Now my son that just passed, he'll say, mama, you always just call me to ask me to give you some money to play cards. Call me and say you want me to pay your rent. Call me and say you want me to pay your light bill. Call me and say you that you want to pay a bill or something. Stop calling me and say you want money to go play cards with. And I'm like, and I sat back and thought about what he said. And I'm like, he is right. I'm going to stop calling him for money to play cards when he's saying he can pay my bill. Because at first, it was like, it kind of hurt my feelings when he said that. But then I wiped my eyes and I'm like, hold on. He's right.
Yeah, but you gotta look at this too, right? And if you ever read this book that's called, well, I don't know if you have or not, but it's called The ISIS Papers by Frances Cress Wilson. She goes deeper, within the psyche, what I'm saying, of us like materializing our children, as our loved ones, so to say. And I know it does sound crazy, but to a degree, you got to think about it. If you was expecting for your son to, you know what I'm saying, for him to enable you going and then, playing cards and stuff, like, despite him doing that or not, he still was not supposed to be the person that was looked for in order to do that. Feel what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
right. So at the same time, you got to look at somebody like Velvet's dad and up on how at times he would even, you know what I'm saying, feel some kind of way about his daughter. Same way her mother said, oh, she ain't never got to worry about this and that or whatever. But we see where she at, though. You see what I'm saying? With, okay, right. So that's my thing with daddy's little girl and mama's boy. It's the same enabling process. I know, like, if you think about it right now, the mass majority of people you've heard that have committed crimes, went to jail, and went on to prison, if men just been supportive. If it's men, mothers have been supportive. And then in times while being in prison, it's men with right mothers so much to the point where it would even look like them and their mother to a degree is like in a relationship as much as they talking to their moms as opposed to another woman.
And I ain't trying to cut you off, World. And you know what? My son did 7 years, and everything that you are saying is so right. I was right there with my son 100%. Anytime he needed money on his book, I was giving it to him. I told him never ask nobody for nothing in there because it causes problems. I say, I'm your mother and I will do anything that I can help you do. And everything you say, World, is right. I got so many letters, so many pictures. I even caught a ride to go see him. I'm like, oh my God. I said, is this my man or is this my child?
Yeah, but that's what, like, with my son, because his daddy has been a man who lived off of women, depending on the woman to do anything, even though he had fully provided for me for 10 years, he still, you know what I'm saying, the house got to be in the woman's name. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. He has to live with a woman. He can't solely depend on himself and live independent like a man. So when I left him, I vowed to myself.
The lady you see
like,
picture is
I do not want my son to be nothing
is
like
the
his
girlfriend
dad.
who will
So
be talking soon.
I know for a fact I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't baby my son or none of that. Just to the fact because he 11 years old, you know, he old enough to see what's going on. And I just, you know, let him know you are not going to be able to depend on me for everything. I'm going to be there as your mother, but that's as far as it go. All that stand with me until you 30 something years old. That ain't, we ain't having that. We ain't having that. You're going to go out there and get your education. You're going to, everything you're going to get, you're going to get it on your own due to the fact that I don't want you dependent on a woman for shit.
And let me slow this down for a second since we on this, you know what I'm saying, on this whole deal, you know what I'm saying, with parental measures, you know what I'm saying, dealing with all of this right here. I gotta ask, hold on, I'm gonna mute a couple of y'all up because I see y'all phone is tweaking right now. Amani, now that you
Yes.
over here, I didn't even know that you were the person that's the wife of the husband of 7, right? That's who you are.
No, so I'm his girlfriend and he's her baby daddy, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Him and her, they have a Zori together. They're not together, but I'm his girlfriend, if that makes sense.
Shout out to Port City.
Yes, sir.
Already. You already know I was down there. Yeah, I was down there at Whiteville. I was in Whiteville in 2002. I was down there when it was hard body. So yeah, I already know what it is. Stand up.
Yeah, I'm from Detroit, but he from out here. I just
Hello, all my bush
Oh, okay.
babies. How you
So
doing?
what's the deal with that? I mean, like with everything that's going on.
it's been a whole hot mess, and we actually crazy enough that you said that had another incident with her I think yesterday, or it was either yesterday or the day before. It's been a long couple of days, but she ended up cussing out his grandma, calling her out her name, called her a ditzy bitch, was at her house banging on the doors and windows and acting crazy. She just been acting a total, fool. And me and her, we got.
I hope you guys can hear this. She went to his grandmother's house, which is 90 years old. Her and her mother hitting the windows, banging on the door. The girl done lost her mind now. And Nature Boy is loving this. Loving this. He couldn't give two ish.
We got personal issues because one, I mean, like I said before, she came to my house and was acting a damn fool too. And I didn't really get to get with her like how I should have because I was trying to keep everybody calm. But when it comes, you don't fight for their child because that's just what moms do. But it's like at this point, you disrespecting somebody who's almost 90 you disrespecting a 90-year-old woman. You come into her house, banging on the windows with her and her mama. She came, she brought Amora with her. Amora, I've met Amora before all of this stuff happened, before she left for Puerto Rico. Amora is very sweet and she's very like loving. She came in there hyperventilating, screaming at everybody.
Hey,
I don't know
Deborah.
what Seven or Stephanie told her, but it was just completely out of her character to even act like that. I guess she tried to, because they let her, see her sister and spend some time with her sister because it was her birthday. And, it was just a whole hot mess. It's just been so
If you haven't
crazy dealing with
subscribed,
this
please
girl.
hit that subscribe button. I would
So
kindly
was
thank
it
you.
like she's been acting like this ever since what the dad?
So I met her. Me and the dad, Kai, we've been together for almost. It'll be almost a year and a couple months. So when he started bringing, his daughter, introducing me to his family, I met Seven. And when I met her, I didn't really know a lot about her, but she was cool. We met. She brought her girls over to the house. I had them making soap because I make soap from scratch. I had them making soap. I had them entertained, and we was cool. And the problem started when she up and took them. She took, Zori and Amora. And my boyfriend, he was asking to see his daughter because he sees her very regularly. And he was asking to see her. She said, "Oh, well, we moved to the tropics and you ain't never going to see her again." And that's kind of when everything with her started just spiraling out of control.
So she said, "We moved to the tropics. You ain't gonna never see your daughter again." What was his response to that?
I mean, he was like, "What are you talking about?" He went to her mama house and was asking where she was because he didn't really think that she was, serious. But like, this is the third time that she's done something like that. Going with Nature Boy to wherever he was at, or just taking, Zori and disappearing. So once he figured out, like, once she found out that he went to her mama house and was, like, where the hell my daughter at? Then he contacted him and said, "Well, you can come get her," and told him that she was in Puerto Rico.
So I want to ask, has that because I seen on her Facebook page, I see her name on here is changed too, but there was some photos, you
No,
know,
what
with her.
it is, she's trying to hide. That's what it is. At this
Oh,
point, he's getting investigated for Medicare fraud, and she got a couple other things going on since she's been popping up, acting a damn
Well, she's
fool.
not gonna
And
get
a
hit
couple
with
of
the
cases
fraud
that's being
charges.
opened up against her, as well as investigating her abilities as a parent.
She might not get hit with the fraud charges, but she will get hit with not having the child on her and spending the food stamp money. Remember, she was only there for maybe about a week or so. So we don't even know if she was using the food stamps. We don't even know was food stamps on the card. What happened was that when their baby needed medical attention, she had all the stuff the child needed. So in order for the father to move forward, she had to come straighten that out. And that's when they started putting these charges on her just to bring her back because the baby had a bad infection and stuff like that. Hey, Sissy Douglas, make sure you here tonight. Hey, make sure you guys are here tonight for a good show for tonight. But that's what happened there. But the charges is not going to stick. But what's going to stick is she's an unfit mother, and that father is going to end up keeping that baby. That's what's going to stick.
Because it's been crazy, So what she's doing is she's trying to hide and fall back.
I think that's
She
what
don't
they're
really
working
want
on,
to be
Dr. Amira.
associated
That's
with
what they're working
that. She
on,
told
the
the police
legal
she
way.
was on vacation, so she's trying to clear up all the evidence that she can find to try and hide.
She can't. She's on Nature Boy video.
So,
go right ahead.
oh, I'm sorry, world.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you, right? You know what I mean? So with all this said, I seen on her Facebook page, you know what I'm saying, with her working to be a doula. Have your husband, ever stated? I mean, your boyfriend, have he ever stated anything about that or what she did for money?
So, well, first of all, I wouldn't let her deliver shit for me. She couldn't deliver a pizza for me. And two, he so from what I understand, they've known each other since high school. So they've been around each other for a long time now. And the way he kind of describes it is that she was at one point, like a regular girl from New York living in North Carolina. She was chilling. And then, she started getting into all this spirituality stuff, and then that just kind of drove her to the edge. So from what I've seen, it's just been kind of, and even from my experiences dealing with her, it's been kind of a downhill slope. So I can definitely see how he feels going from knowing her, and she was, a regular girl, regular cool girl, and all of the, everything happening. And from what I understand, they've tried to work it out. They've tried to do everything, and she's just too far gone for him to even feel like that's the same person.
So she don't want to work out as far as them
So
having split joint custody or something like that.
So they
Can you guys hear good?
She's been asking for a passport since Zori was born. And they don't have a custody agreement because they were able to, work things out between them without having to get the courts involved. But once she started wanting a passport to go, I guess, with Nature Boy internationally, he was like, I'm not doing that. And so that's kind of where she started, trying to take him to court, but then she wouldn't show up to court. I mean, she's called the police on him multiple times. She tried to run him over with her car at one point. She just.
Girl,
so how did
crazy?
Because I know for a fact, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but because I know that the father does have to be present in order to get a passport for the child to go out of the States.
Yep.
And so how did she get that?
Well, from what I understand, they were supposed to be going to do like a custody thing a couple years back, and when they got there, she kind of like was pressing whoever the court officials or whoever they was with, like to make him sign a passport, and he didn't want to do it. And he already told her that, and so it ended up being I think he had to walk like an hour home at that point because they were so far out. But she's been trying to get this passport for a long time. Before I said they was able to work things out between themselves, so they never really had a custody thing. Plus, on top of that, like his mom and his grandma is very like active. Like she would leave both of the girls over there for whatever, any day of the week, any time that she wanted to. If she was hungry, she would go to his grandma's house and eat. And that was kind of like, she used his support system all the way, like for sure. She didn't really have, Amora's father's family doing anything or her family doing anything. So it was like he always, got to see her because she was always with his family anyways. And then once she left to Puerto Rico, and then it's just been now he's like, well, she can't be trusted to keep Azori, you know what I'm saying, without her being a flight risk.
Can I ask you at the times that you did keep the children or the child, so to say, like did you notice any like strange behavior with these children?
So with Azori is more like her dad, and she's not really as easily influenced. But with Amora, you can tell she's definitely deep into that. Me personally, like when I had some, you like Azori's here all the time, and I talk to her, and but Amora, when you talk to Amora's deep into that. She's like, I love myself. I'm grateful. At one point, she stood up on the toilet to use the bathroom. She wasn't able. She didn't want to like sit or do anything like regular, but she's very deep into that, and it's kind of hard to see it because you can just tell that she doesn't really know any better.
That's
Wow.
that,
That's a shame that them kids brain is like that.
Yeah, Azori, she just turned 4, so she's still, but she's more like I said, she's more like her dad. Like she want to watch movies and play on her tablet and be a regular kid. But Amora is very much she's in that world.
She
She's
done got
there.
the
She's sitting
baby
there, and
brainwashed.
every time
Damn,
it's not
baby
surprising
brainwashed.
because when you see her and her interactions with Nature Boy and like on some of the videos with her mom, telling her like, oh, like don't you miss him and like stuff like that, like they're celebrating her for displaying her knowledge of what they're talking about and her involvement in the group. So it's kind of like she thinks that that's positive because everything that's associated with that for her was a positive thing. Whereas with Azuri, Nature Boy didn't like her. Shut up!
Damn, dog don't even like to hear Nature Boy name. The dog like don't even like Nature Boy.
So she always kind of treated Azori differently when it came to that, anyways, because he would call her a demon. And every time she would do something, oh, don't you see your demons coming towards you? Your demons are around you. Look at them making noise, So it's her attitude towards Azori kind of pushed Azori away from wanting to be in that because she kind of felt that, she's very intelligent. So she picks up on if somebody doesn't like something or is acting a certain way towards her. She picks up on it.
Well, that's good.
So did she? Well, not did she, but damn, it just slipped my damn mind. As far as of like 7, what have she stated like why is she like fighting so hard to get the baby back? Why don't she just let the baby be with y'all?
And that's really the whole thing is because she told him that she can go get her. And there's, text messages of this and everything, but she basically said, like, I don't care about you getting her because I want to live my life anyways. And so it wasn't until she started getting, because when Azori came back, Azori was sick, crying in pain. She had a bad ear infection. She had a bad upper respiratory infection. She was very, very sick. So when they took Azori to the hospital, they had to switch the medical information over to, her father. He had to go up there with her birth certificate and everything. So they had to switch that over. And when they did that, I guess they sent her.
That's a damn shame. The baby ain't been there a week. And Nature Boy, just being around him, you get infections. Just to be around him, you are infected. That go to show you something wrong with all of them. When you can't even just be around a person, baby, the poor baby came home with nothing but infections. Just being in his presence, he infects you. Ugh. Poor baby. Poor baby.
Like a little thing, basically saying that she was now under investigation because she was still trying to, claim them benefits, even though she abandoned her child.
Right, so she was getting food stamps and Medicaid.
And so then she came back, and now she fighting hard because she don't want that heat on her like that. But
she don't want to lose them damn benefits.
Yeah, she don't want to lose some benefits, but it's like agree to let your child go with her biological father, and even you can't. It's not a question. They look just alike. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that that's not his kid. So you let your child go with her biological father, and you told him that he could come get her. And now, because you wanted to live your life and you wanted to go in nature and be one with Nature Boy, and nobody cares about that. We care about Azori. But now that, that heat coming on her, now she want to be mom of the year, Wow. But the whole thing is that she knew that taking that girl out to Puerto Rico wasn't gonna fly. She knew that, and that's why she left like how she did.
So let me ask, have you ever had any interaction with Stephanie's mother, and how does she feel about all of this stuff?
So, the only interaction I had with Stephanie's mother, like I said yesterday, she was at his grandma's house. They was banging on the windows together and calling her out her name.
Together.
Yeah, they was out there together. Her, Amora, and her mama was banging on the windows, calling the police, calling her a 90-year-old woman, almost 90, calling her a ditzy ass bitch, and they was going in. But it's crazy because Stephanie has nothing to say to me at all, and neither does her mama.
So her mama with the shits.
I'm sorry.
So her mama is pretty much with the shits.
Oh, her mama is in there with her. They like thick as thieves.
Oh wow.
They in with her, but it's crazy because I've contacted her multiple times. Stephanie, when she came to my house, I told her not to bring her ass back here no more. I said, don't come back here because you get in charges pressed against you if you come back. And then she goes to his grandma's house, and she's cussing out a 90-something-year-old lady. I sent her a text. I said, how dare you? How dare you feel comfortable enough? But when she saw me, because I came when I got there, the police was already there. When she saw me, she didn't say anything. She won't answer my call. She won't respond to my text. She's a coward. She's not really about it like that. She's going where she can cause disturbances to people's peace. You know what I'm saying? Catch everybody off guard, cause disturbances to people's peace, but she's not really with it like that. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to hide, and she'll rather go yell at a almost 90-year-old woman. And her mama is the same way. They scary.
So her mama basically is with her being a part of the Nature Boy shit and all that.
Yep. Her mama is in that. Yes. And you can see if you look on her mama's Facebook page, her mama is in that too.
That's why y'all need to pay attention sometimes and some people just keep talking. Sometimes you gotta sit and listen. Just sit and listen.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What
If
you
you
what you mean, Nene?
I know what you mean.
like, what I mean is like, you listening to this person say, like, some people be saying stuff because it's all about what they say is all about information.
You talking about the people in the comments?
No, not at all. World, no. Not at-
I'm lost with what you talking about right now.
I ain't trying to lose nobody. It's just sometimes you gotta sit and listen and don't.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you sit and listen for a minute, cause you kind of off of what we talking about right now, sis. And you kind of off right now what we talking about for real though. My man, pardon me, money.
I see comments asking about the other child, Amora. I'm gonna just address that real quick. So, like I said, when they changed the medical information over, she started getting investigated. They did send the hospital sent something over to child services to see about Amora. I don't know what's happened as far as that end, but me personally, like I said before, Amora's father is in jail, but I took it upon myself to reach out to his family, and I've got to his siblings, and I've sent them what
Hey,
the
Dripping
video was
Melon, how are
online. I
you
told them
doing?
this is
Thanks
what's
for
going
coming
on,
in.
and they said that they're gonna try and see what they can do as far as Amora um, getting her and seeing if what can be done.
Well, I pray somebody able to do something because she don't need to be in that environment. I was going to ask, do you know anything about Seven being a doula?
I mean, outside of her, like I said, she couldn't deliver nothing for me. Outside of what she posts on Facebook, I'm about as clueless as that as anybody else. I ain't never seen her deliver nobody's baby.
That's what I
I
thought.
wouldn't want. And I
That's what I
wouldn't.
thought.
So
Okay.
did she
So you've
say
never known of her doing any kind of training, or she doesn't advertise?
As far as I know, she has not been certified in no sort of medical health training. Like, she hasn't been through no real, like, because they have midwife programs or doula programs or whatever. I ain't seen her do none of that. I don't know where she's getting this information on how to do this. If she's delivering people's babies, it's completely unreliable to me, and I would not trust her to deliver nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. Has her mother had any kind of experience in doing this type of stuff?
As far as I know, no. I think last place they was working was like an alternative school for kids, for like bad kids, but I don't think none of them have no real medical experience at all. Herbal wise or regular doctor medicine, I don't think that they've been to school for that, nothing. So it's kind of, that's why I'm like, I don't know where she got that from, but I've never seen none of them get no medical training. It's not like it's some knowledge that's been passed down, through generations or nothing like that.
Right.
Like, this is just something out the blue. So.
Okay. And has she always been this type of spiritual, herbal, like person that?
I will say, when I met her, like all of this has happened within this past year. I moved to North Carolina in June 2020. So when I met Stephanie, it was probably like October-ish, and she was talking about natural herbs and natural medicines and things like that, but it wasn't on no crazy nothing. It was just like, oh, like, this is something that you can take for, if you have this issue, or I use these natural herbs for this type conversation.
Oh, okay.
So when did you feel like she started going crazy, or like
when she showed up to my house acting a damn fool? That's when I was like, okay, this is a lot, because.
And this was after the baby came back.
Like I said, I had met her before, and me and her was cool. So for her to come to my door acting like that, and she know I live there, and she came early in the morning. She know I work nights. For her to come to the door acting like that, screaming, yelling, she called the police and told them that my boyfriend had a gun. He's a felon. They came 6 deep to the apartment. You know what I'm saying? Then she went to my
Yeah.
leasing office. Then she took her ass to my leasing office and tried to make them get her in the door. So it's like for you to come and disrespect me like that, and I told her that. I said, you can't be disrespecting my household. It's no reason for you to do that, especially because they already are setting up court dates and stuff like that. Like you could have just waited for y'all to take that shit to court. But she decided she wanted to come to my house and act a damn fool, and that's kind of where I started drawing the line.
So let me ask, what was the response from your boyfriend after her and her mother as well as her daughter came to the house and was beating on the damn door?
He actually went to the store because, like I said, it was Azori's birthday, so he wasn't at the house when she and her mama came there. By the time he got there, the police was there, and then I came after him. But obviously he was upset. He doesn't really have a lot of patience for her, anyways. As far as like putting up with her drama, he don't really have patience with her for that. So he don't like try and deal with her at all. But he was upset because that's his grandma. So he was very upset, and that's the person that took care of Stephanie whenever she needed something or when she needed somebody to watch them girls. She went running to his grandma. So he was mad. He was very mad.
So prior to her going to Puerto Rico, what was the child custody? Did he get to see the child whatever he wanted to?
Yeah.
Or did he have to fight her for it then?
No, he could see Azori whenever he wanted to because the majority of the time Azori was at his grandma's house. So it wasn't like, it wasn't like he went a week without seeing Azori. He probably saw Azori if not every day, every 2 to 3 days at the longest that's been.
So he has a very close relationship with his daughter.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Azori is very, like I said, smart, but since she's been back from Puerto Rico, she's her dad, she said, I don't want to go back to nature. She don't want to go back ever. That's what she told me. She hasn't been asking to go back. When Amora was at the house, she didn't ask to go with Amora, to go with her mom. She was sitting there chilling.
I gotta ask you this right here because I looked at a date on a picture, and if you can recall, what was the roundabout time when she actually went to Puerto Rico?
Hold on, let me see. I gotta look through my text messages. I'm sorry. Okay. I believe it was the 17th is when she texted him like, we're not coming back. But let me just look and see.
Because I seen the post on Facebook on the 20th when a child was delivered then. And I'm just trying to coordinate something together.
I'm trying to put everything together. So when they left to go to Puerto Rico to get her was January 15th.
The 15th?
Yes, and they came back the 17th.
And how long had she been in Puerto Rico before they went to get her?
It had to be less than a week, honestly.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't that long because she had picked up the girls from his grandma's house, and his grandma had a very weird feeling when she was there. She was acting real weird. She was like high as hell. And, his grandma off of a hunch was like, hey, like, I'm leaving. And she was like, oh, who told you that? No, I'm not leaving. And she her and his grandma don't really get along. His grandma don't really like her, but I guess she gave her a hug. His grandma, Stephanie, gave his grandma a hug, and his grandma said that girl ain't gave her a hug since she was in high school, and she almost 30 now. So she said she just had a weird feeling that something was gonna go on, and then probably like 2 days later, when he asked to see her, that's when he got the text that we in Puerto Rico.
Right. Okay.
That go to show you that poor baby been in that monster's presence for less than a week and got all these type of infections. That go to show you he's nothing but negative energy, negative karma, negative aura. He's just negative, and he's so full of these STDs and bacterial infections and all this other type of stuff that baby got sick for just being in his presence. How does a baby get that sick for being around you in a week? Out of how you in real life, you see that man cross the street, you may end up sick too.
Okay.
Wow.
It all makes sense now. And she hadn't hugged her net long right there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
His grandma just was like, she said she just had a weird feeling looking at her.
Okay, so when she came back, I see you too, brother Mac. But when she came back, I gotta ask, what was? I mean, did she even state what the reason was for her coming back, aside from just her daughter?
Like I said, she told the police she was on vacation. But other than that, she has given no reason, no rhyme reason at all to nobody besides she just wants her daughter back. So, because really, honestly, the first time she was asking when she came to my house, it was right after they had went to the doctor. She had sent him texts like, "The doctors are the police. Pull your skirt up. You're a pussy. You took our daughter to the doctor. You're a bitch." You know, she was running her mouth over text, and when she, because they don't, like I said, they don't have a custody agreement, so it really is dependent on which parent physically has the child. And she was asking before she, like when she was there, like, "Oh, can I just take her for the day?" And honestly, I think that she was gonna take her to DHS and be like, "Look, I physically have my child, so you can't, this isn't fraud or whatever." But at this point, I think she's realizing that shit's getting real, and shit's getting real for her. So I think she's panicking, and she feels like if she gets Azuri, then all of this will clear away, and she'll go back to how life was, and she can go back with Nature Boy, and there's nothing that nobody can do.
So prior to
Hey, Her
going to
Majesty,
Puerto
how you
Rico,
doing, love?
did she take her kids to the doctor before then?
No, not that I'm aware of. Mm-mm.
So she never take them for like checkups or if something's wrong with them.
Not that I know. I know for a fact that Azuri has no immunization record. Besides, I think when she was first born, she has to get all of her shots. So as far as I know, no, she didn't take them to a doctor at all.
So she didn't state why she didn't care for the earache or anything?
Nope, she gave no reason for that.
Wow.
She didn't even.
Hey, hate to cut in. I just want to say what's up, world. Nicole, Ty, Carla, Imani, what's up, y'all?
Hey, Mackie.
Hey, Mackie.
Hey, Mackie.
Peace. All right.
But yeah, she didn't give no explanation at all. She was just upset that he took her to the doctor.
What?
So the baby has never been sick before?
I'm pretty sure that she's been sick, but I don't think that she's ever taken her to the doctor.
Mackie, I know you've been tuning in too. You've been in the background. You've been listening, tuning in. You got any questions for Imani?
Yeah, man. I mean, shit, it's a lot, man. Because like I said, I've been following Seven too, man. And like when she was doing her lives, like that time that she had left, I was one of the people that kind of I actually had a conversation with her through Instagram, and I praised her for being strong. Like that time when he called her baby a demon. Well, I think that's Azuri. He called Azuri a demon baby, and then I praised and that's when she kind of I felt she was strong. But and then she like, was doing all that weird stuff, having those little parties or gatherings at the beach, and it looked like she was doing some kind of type of, paraphernalia or something. But then I was like, okay, that's cool or whatever. And then she like just like disappeared for a little bit and then popped back up, and then bam, she right back up there with him. I'm like, wow, I just had a conversation. She was like, thank you, King. I appreciate the words, like the encouraging words. And then like month or two later, man, she right back up there with him. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And then I thought it's crazy because I thought her mom, like was somebody positive, because her mom was like telling her like, no, nobody's gonna call my granddaughter a demon, blah blah blah. And now look at her mom, like flipping around. That it's crazy to me though. So I didn't really have a question, just more of like a statement though. But yeah, Imani, I know you like, damn, this is crazy, huh?
Oh yeah, I've been doing my research because I'm like, when I first heard all this, she was in the cold, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I started doing my research. That's actually why I came on Bigger, because I'm like, what am I dealing with?
Right.
But her and her mom are crazy as hell, and they try and use they public persona, I guess, to cover up what they really doing and who they really are.
Has your boyfriend had any interaction, if any at all, with Nature Boy?
So when he went to Puerto Rico, he said that Nature Boy was there because they met at the airport. He wasn't allowed to go to wherever they were staying at. He said it was her, Nature Boy, and I think two other dudes. I don't know if he could recognize them, with like by name or not, but two other dudes. He said Nature Boy didn't have nothing to say. He was real silent.
He was silent, huh? He didn't have nothing to say. He ain't try to act bad or nothing, huh?
Nope. He said that he said when he got by them that they stank, but everybody was real happy.
He said they was stinking.
Yo, they still stink. They still stink. They still stink.
What about the baby?
She was crying in pain. She was in pain. They were asking her, are you sure you want to leave? Are you sure? Are you sure? And she was just like, yeah, I want my dad. I want to go with my dad. I want to go to my, my grandma's house, my Mimi and my uncle. She didn't want to be there.
Another question that I gotta ask you is like when the child has been around you, like have you noticed like anything that was out of order with her being a female child, as far as how she would act around the house, or when she was around y'all?
So I would say that Azori is very articulate, and sometimes she said, not that she acts a certain way, she's really cool. I love being around her. She's a cool kid. But Azori is very articulate, and she'll tell, if you ask her, she'll tell you, or if she sees something that brings up a memory, you know what I'm saying? She'll say it out loud. Like she was saying, what did she say? Something she was telling her grandmother, like, oh, when they were in nature, the boys took care of the girls, and that her and Amora would shower with all of the women, like they would all shower together. She told me that Nature Boy hit her and Amora. She said he took away their tablets, they wasn't allowed to play with their toys, and that all they could do was blow bubbles, but that he hit her and Amora.
Oh wow.
He said I asked her, I said, where did he hit her? She said he hit me in my face and in my leg.
Okay.
In the face?
Around the time, right, when this right here was found out, like when this was known, like did your boyfriend, did he know this before that he went over there or afterwards?
No, he didn't know that he hit her before he went over there. If he did, he probably wouldn't have came back. He probably would have been in jail, honestly. He did not know before he met, Nature Boy face to face. He didn't really know, as far as concerning Azori, besides her being there, what was going on.
Thank God that man
She's
didn't know
still
his baby was
speaking,
hit.
about
Thank
what's going on. But
goodness.
honestly,
By some stink
we're
man.
gonna try and
Some
get
stink.
her into some sort
Some
of
stink God.
therapy, because she
Chief Cupcake.
not that she is acting crazy or anything like that, but she just needs to release some of that.
That's why she don't want to go back to nature. That's because the nature that she's referring to is Nature Boy. That's what she referred to. That's what she talking about. That's exactly what she talking about. So I get it now. That's the same thing. I don't know if you're familiar with a woman whose name is Mama Ave, but Mama Ave explained that that was the reason that she left Nature Boy when they wasn't called carbonation, it was melanation. And she said that Nature Boy put her hands on her son.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she said that Nature Boy put her hands on her son. And she was
wow.
like, that's when she knew it was time to leave, because the first time he tried to have sex with her while her son was in the bed with her.
Not
Has
only
the
his hands
has her
on
dad tried to contact him since finding out that he put his hands on his
He
daughter?
don't want nothing to do with that man, because at this point, you know, when you mess with somebody's child, that's real personal. And
Yeah.
for Nature Boy's safety, he don't want to contact him. He don't want to see him. He won't, you know, him to get his own demise. But as far as trying to, you know, meet up with him, and Nature Boy's scary anyways. As far as like meeting up with him, and you know, it would get to the point where it just wouldn't be a good situation, honestly. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah, over
Yeah.
that kid. Too. If he did her two girls like that, put his hands on them, he putting his hand on Sheba baby. So that means he over there catching hell too.
He put hands on.
Yeah, I heard True beats that baby, Jai. That baby get beat all the time because he's not allowed to have feelings. He's not allowed to cry. He's not allowed to be a baby. He's not allowed to be a toddler. He's not allowed to do anything. Because somebody had said before when they was there, True beats that little boy. He can't be no more than about, if Ellie turned 3, then he's like 2 years old. And that they trying to make him a man. He can't be a baby. He got to be a man. That's why that baby is in the shape that he's in.
On everybody, from the adult to the kid. He puts hands on everybody.
My grandkid, cause baby, soon as my granddaughter would have said that, would have been right on over there. They would have been throwing me on my motherfucking belly, putting handcuffs on legs and arms.
The thing is that they trying to do stuff the legal way. You know what I'm saying? They not trying to jeopardize nothing.
Yes, do it the legal way.
Sole custody of Missouri, or them going to jail for what they did. You know, they trying to do stuff in a way to where it's legal and everything fall into place. Like I said, I believe Nature Boy gonna get what's coming. It's just a matter of time.
And see, the reason why I asked you the question about like how did how her how her responses are to certain things that will be said now, because I'm pretty sure what she went through when she was over there, as a child, and only being able to blow bubbles and stuff, and this dude hitting you, and I mean, like, this is
even with Stephanie, Azori told me, she said when she first got back from Puerto Rico, I don't have no kids of my own, so I don't have kid things in my house. So I told her, I said, let me go to the store. Let me get you some toys. Remember at the store, she said, Mom needs to throw away all of my pretty toys. I don't have any beautiful toys. She said Mommy threw them all away because she got mad. And I said, well, you know what? You're going to get whatever you want. And I took her in the store and I bought her whatever she wants. Because it's
Is she referring to her dog?
She was referring to her dog, anything that she had that she, as a 3-year-old, felt was beautiful to her. But took it away.
So have your boyfriend, has he stated, and I mean like that Seven had a past of, like a bad past or something happened to her growing up?
From what I understand, like I said, her mama's not really shit anyways. But from what I understand, her family life growing up is not good at all. From what my boyfriend told me, her dad was a weirdo. He used to, try and touch on her, and she's never really had nobody to really show her no love, no real love. And I guess Nature Boy was the person who made her feel like, hey, this is somebody who loves me, and that's kind of how she got sucked down into that.
Now everybody did. Yeah.
Let your boy
All
auntie
females
tell
over there
you.
feel like they got daddy issues.
Yep. Yep.
All of them got issues. You ain't got like one regular person over there.
And got on
That's
her
how
knees.
he taps into him.
Yep. He finds the one that got an issue.
And he feeds off of that. So if you got daddy issues, I'm gonna give you a daddy's love. If you got drug issues, I'm gonna show you how better. If you got a sickness, I'm gonna show you how I can help you heal. He knows how to manipulate whatever the situation is.
Mm-hmm.
And here's this. Y'all ain't got no family. We are your family. No, you're not their family. Once upon a time, he wouldn't even let them call them, wouldn't let them do nothing. Nigga, I was, boy, they couldn't have been mines over there. Cause
So have the baby stated that any of the women over there acted a certain way towards her?
So she said that the women there were very mean to her. She won't really, we can't really get her, she's on the board, so it's not really a lot of elaboration to that. But, she said that they were mean to her and Namora. That's what she said. She said, Mama Zoka, Mama Efu, that's what she called them. She said they were mean to her. She don't like the women. They were mean as hell to her, and she don't. She can't really elaborate on it, which makes me more mad that she's not old enough to even, make the decision to even be in that mess. And she got to sit here and she can't even explain like, oh, these people were mean to her, or this person hit her, or you don't really. She can't do it. You can't put no little kid in that situation, bro. You just can't do it. That's just
She can't understand. She don't
Right, she
understand
don't
what or
understand.
why.
And she didn't say anything about seeing the baby.
The only baby she's talked about, I think his name is like Julius. It's something with the J. But
John, baby John.
yeah, she said he bit her in the back.
Mm-mm.
What?
About it. Yeah, she said the baby bit her like on her back. But that's about it. I don't think she saw nobody else's, or if she did, I don't know who she saw. She hasn't mentioned it.
That's from experiencing all that violence over there. That's all he knows. That's
Okay,
all.
not to be funny, and she's exactly right about that's all he
Move,
knows. But
move.
was the child at least taken for any type of shot, or did the child receive any type of medical attention whatsoever after that this was stated to you and your boyfriend?
Azori?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, he took her to the doctor. She had to get on antibiotics to clear all that up. He's taking her to get her shots and vaccinations. He getting it together. He definitely is getting it
That's
together.
needed.
'Cause she's almost at the age where she's gonna have to start going to school now. You know, so
Was it violent? Did he get infected or anything?
not that I heard of. It wasn't like a. I don't think it was a deep wound.
Oh, okay, they brushed the teeth.
But she just like it wasn't. It's not no infection or nothing on her back. But she just said that he bit her.
That's wild.
Mm-mm.
Poor baby John.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
of
hey,
He just needs
world,
to get away
really
from
quick, world and panel, y'all. I'm gonna have to drop on down, man. Everybody have a blessed one, man.
Oh, you
I
too.
gotta,
you
I
too,
gotta
man.
got a call. All right, world. I'll holler at you, brother. All
all
right.
right, peace.
Peace, man.
They definitely, Imani, I appreciate you even coming through. You know what I mean? Like for real. Like
Yeah.
it's
Thank
definitely
you, thank you.
Like I said, I gotta know what I'm dealing with. So anything got to do with this, I'm all in the mix because I need to figure out what the mindset of this girl is. Because honestly, my fear when she came back at first was that when she started, doing stuff, popping up at people's houses, is that because she's still in contact with him, and I don't
Yes, she
want
is.
to be able to say
Yes, she
something and it
is.
get to the point where I have to take care of her myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I just feel like she's so easily influenced by him that it's like he can say something and she'll go do it, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And so that was my biggest concern with her. So I'm just trying to understand her mindset and just how deep she is into this so I can know who I'm facing.
Well, it sounds like she's extremely deep in this mess. So I would definitely take precautions and try to stay as far away from her as possible because there is no telling what she may do. They've had one member who left from there who stabbed her mother to death.
That's the first thing I was thinking about when you said that
Yep.
about you went to the grandmother's house and was repeatedly banging on the door. See, she gives off a totally different persona on screen, and that's what I was trying to tell people about. And it was
Right.
just trying to say that she looked like Bookman from What's Happening, like I was behind, yeah, real shit. I mean, but behind every joke, though, you know what I'm saying? There's some truth to it. That was Richard Pryor topic. That's my, you know, my favorite comedian all the time. And it's like I think about this thing, right? And I'm just like, that's how Booger used to come over to the house all the time. Booger beating on the door, you know. That's that same
You
Booger.
can look at her.
I knew it. I knew
You
it.
can look at her.
He just seemed like
See
a
that
cloud
little song?
chaser.
That little
Oh,
song she posted the other day on YouTube.
it's okay. It's okay,
You seen that song
Majesty.
of mine?
I sure did.
What did you think about that?
Oh, this should be a
You talking about when she was singing "I Want You Around"?
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But
I
he
definitely feel like, well, for one, I'm not gonna say she can't sing. I'll say she has a nice voice, but I feel like when she posts that, it's kind of like a little side message. You know what I'm saying? It's not just her
Definitely.
being the cover. It's kind of a little, like a hey, I want him around, Nature Boy type thing. Because, like I said, they're not really like even him. He's trying to hide her too. That was, he's not really saying too much on her. When people come up on his panel and they ask about her, he don't answer
we
no
gotta keep
questions.
that foot on the
So
neck,
it's like
Majesty.
it's kind of
We
I feel
gotta
like that was
keep
kind
that
of
foot
a
on his
stick
neck.
to him.
Even
Like,
though I
hey,
do
like
other
even with all this
things,
shit going on, like I
but we
still
gotta
get
keep that
you
foot on
around.
Nature Boy's neck.
If that makes sense.
You can actually look at some of those old panels, like for before she went over there and she had already cut her hair. You can kind of look at her when she don't think anybody looking at her. She got this demonic like look to her. Like it's like she's there, but she's not there. Cause like you remember that night they had the party and they were dancing and her mama was in the background
Exactly.
and one of the girls was dancing in the kitchen and he was paying a lot more attention to that girl than he was her. And it was just this look on her face, like she just I don't know. Like if she was in front of that girl, she would like jump her or something.
Right.
Yeah, from what I can tell, none of them girls really like her over there. Like they don't really, they interact with each other. But from what I've seen, and I've reached out to like Velvet, I've reached out to some of the girls that's left from there, and they don't really like her at all. It's something about her and that environment they don't like her.
Cause from the looks, she just give off this bad negative energy. So, but
Well, Malia said it. Malia said that she's been able to go back and forth, back and forth. So they don't like that. The fact that she keeps being able to leave and come back and still hold her position. And they have to stay there. And sometimes they stay there and they don't even get to hold their position, but she does. And so they resent her for that.
mm, so what is she saying that like in her defense? You
She
know what I'm
don't have
saying?
no
As far
damn
as like
defense.
supporting
Saying
herself.
anything, her defense is she's denying things with them. Like, oh, I'm not with that no more, bro. I don't do that no more. That's her defense, but it's other than that. And even then, you see clearly she's still doing it. She's still, in it. So it's like that's her only defense is just denying them, to the I guess to the public and to my boyfriend and his family, like, oh, I don't do that no more. But in reality, she still is doing it. And
But you know
then
she was just talking to him the other day, apparently.
that's what I'm saying. So to her, there's no defense outside of her just trying to deny and lie about being in it. She's offered no reason, no real reason as to nothing, really.
But so if you approach him with it, He'll say that the kids are lying. I never put my hand on no kids and this and that. And the baby don't have no reason to lie. A 4-year-old, come on.
And he hit the
Especially
baby in the
right at
face.
home.
Like a sponge.
He hit the baby
Multiple
in the
kids is not
face.
gonna lie, and especially kids that's that young. You know, she don't have no personal vendetta against nobody.
Right.
Exactly.
She's not angry at nobody. She don't hold no grudges because she literally just turned 4 less than 72 hours ago.
Oh.
But she's only going off of what she experienced. You know, so
And it would
you
be
can't
one
say
thing.
she's lying. She's not old enough to know.
Right.
Oh, that's the bad guy. She's not. She don't care nothing about them people. She just telling you what her feelings is and what happened to her. And her feelings towards it is she don't want to be there. She don't want to go back.
All this needs to be approached to him about the kids and everything.
All of this, I repeat, all of it. And I'm glad that you actually came over. You know, I definitely will share this, you know what I'm saying, to my platform so people can hear this. And I definitely will be in contact with you as well.
Okay. I'll send you my contact information. I'll send it no biggie.
And I'll
Okay.
talk to you too, Money.
Okay. Well, look, I'll talk to you back.
Okay, yeah, I followed you as well. And most definitely, you know what I'm saying, in the DM so that I can be able to link you over to the other platforms too.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna step
Thank
off.
you, Amani.
I'll continue on platform.
Thank you, Amani.
Y'all have a good day.
You
You
too.
too.
You too, Amelia.
Now, guys, this is the update on Malia. This is the update. This is a storyline that they would like us to agree with. They want us to believe that she's with her family. I'm telling you guys, she's not with her family. She's not in the United States. She is still in Puerto Rico in the hospital. That's why they speak to her. When have you known them all to be happy to speak to an ex-member? When? When does the ex-member still can use their avatar? When since the ex-member can stay on Bigo with them, but it's an ex-member. So get it out your mind that she's home. She's just in the hospital. Now, Nature Boy is going to plant this picture that, well, had her plant the picture that she has, now this girl's been in the hospital for over 2-3 weeks. Okay? Nature Boy is going to try to plant the picture that she has nothing because he's trying to get it to be proven that he doesn't have nothing. But we all know this is a plot and we all know this is a lie, but we'll listen to the lie. We'll listen to it.
Peace, guys.
You see how happy they is to hear from her? She sound a little bit better, but that's not a, look at that. Do they do that with all ex-members? Okay.
Hey, yo. I say that, yo. Pizzeria. I'm on the phone with this girl named Malia. Y'all look beautiful today. Can't believe y'all look so beautiful today. I'm happy to see you, Mama Malia. I'm grateful. I would
Mama Malia.
get on a cam, but y'all should see how my head look. We don't really want to look a little too nasty. We ain't got to see you, Mama Malia.
Hey, brown sugar.
I just want to feel you, baby. Let me see. I'm about to go I'm about to go clean myself up so I can get on the cam. That bag for Malia, y'all. Oh,
Get that bag for Malia. Y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Get that bag for Malia. I'm trying to tell you guys, that girl ain't home with her family. And I'm surprised her family has not came out and said that she is not there.
Run it up, run it up. Ooh. Send some love. Ooh. Why you say ooh?
Don't Aya look like the other girl that he was talking to the other day? They made Aya look like the other girl. They're good at copycatting. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Demo, what up? I see y'all, all y'all videos. I love all y'all videos. Every night and every rising, I watch all y'all videos. I love all y'all videos. Like I see all the different personalities and different characteristics y'all have. Like I'll be like, oh my gosh, she's so different. Stop, Baba G. I can't. And I've been building, watching the knowledge every night and stuff like that. And just keeping up with it, keeping my mind focused and stuff. Cause I could easily get lost in this place. For real.
Keeping yourself up.
Yeah. I actually I'm proud of myself because I'm actually walking right now. At first I couldn't really get out of bed.
Now she can walk, guys.
I couldn't move a leg. Really? Yeah.
She can walk.
I'm better now.
You got surgery?
Yesterday.
Oh, wow. And you walking?
Yeah, I got this thing in my back. And I've been focused on my mind and not really trying to be fearful of what people gonna think about me and stuff like that. So I'm pushing myself to be on this panel right now.
Gonna think about you? What you think people gonna think about you? Let's talk about that. Talk about it.
I'm not talking about the trolls and stuff. I'm talking about my body. Because that's one of my struggles this lifetime.
Put your hand up.
I gotta change my perspective about how would they look at me and how would they perceive me. So I'm pushing myself right now, y'all. Because I know eventually, it will come down to this.
Right now.
Push myself to
Sending a lot of love to you right now.
Yeah, they're sending that money.
I know, I see that. I'm thankful, y'all. Y'all
they sending that money that's going to Nature Boy. They sending that money that's going straight to Nature Boy.
Y'all, they got the whole show going.
People, y'all, what you think about people trying to say, what you think about people, what do you think about
Brown
trying to
sugar.
say in the hospital?
I don't think that's right because everyone in carbonation is on their own journey. So you can't blame Baba G for the things that people come there with, like the problems that they come there with, because that's their journey, that's their life.
That's a lie.
Whatever they're going through is set to the part from what Baba G got going on. So you can't blame him for what we bring or with the problems that we have.
So what you bought?
We are facing our own journey.
What you bought over there?
So you can't blame him.
Because there's people out there.
You have to blame that person. You have to look at the person.
There's people out there. Okay, you hear me? Yo, can you hear me? Yo,
I'm listening. Yeah.
I said people out there that clearly see what happened, but there's people out there that saying yo, he in the hospital on some weirdo shit.
That's all he do is try to cover his ass. He got Malia to cover his ass. So even if she's not in a hospital in Puerto Rico and she's in a hospital in the United States, she is not back with her family. She is not with her family.
Yeah, that's not. I don't think it's fair because they do see. I'm pretty sure they do see all the shit that's going on. I'm pretty sure they do see all the what the trolls doing. You know how they reacting to what's going on and the negative shit that they sending out. I'm pretty sure they see all that, and so they can't sit there and say, "Oh, it's his fault because she's there." You know, they can't say that because you're human. You see shit, but you have your own perspective on it, whether if it's a negative one or it's a positive one. But you do have a perspective, and
No,
you
we
are
got
choosing
receipts. We got
to think what
receipts.
you want to think. You know.
We see you was half dead.
And so people are gonna be negative regardless. Like that's their life. That's their journey. But you can't, can't focus on that.
That's a fact.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
All right, hold it down.
I'm gonna mute it, y'all, for a second.
Just mute it. All right, mute it.
Wow. I'm gonna calm down, and then I'm gonna call y'all back. Okay.
All right, that's what's up. Love you, Malia.
I love you.
Thank you.
I was like, I already knew that. You know what I'm saying? She's like, it's just sad how people be insinuating and putting shit out about you. It ain't true. Yeah. She in the hospital right now. You know what I'm saying? What it is. Somebody sent some fucking snow.
Right, talking about shake your head.
Let it snow. Yes, because they took her to the hospital and her sisters came to her. They would have loved to tell you that she had some disease by now. Right. But her sisters came to her. The sisters came to her and they asked the actual doctor if she had diseases. And the doctor said, no, that's why y'all haven't heard shit from her fucking sister. Because they would have been told you she had a disease by now. She said that her sisters came in the hospital.
That's a lie.
Asking the doctors if she got diseases.
That's a lie.
And the doctors told her no, because they ran blood tests for everything.
Right.
Fuck out of here. Because they were trying to figure out what was going on with her. And
was that the thing?
Right in front of her, they asked the doctor, does she have any diseases?
First of all, how you doing, Jen Owens? I hear Nature Boy talking about the big get the bag for Malia. If she was home with her family, she would not see a dime of that money either way. We know that money's going to the pot. Exactly. He always makes it about him. Exactly. Didn't hear him say love you to her. Exactly. First of all, it's this thing called patient client. What you call that when you can't tell a business? There's no way you can go to a doctor. Patient, it's what is the word I'm looking for? It's a patient doctor something when a doctor cannot tell what's wrong with you. But you can't just go up to a doctor, do she got any diseases? And the doctor gonna be like, yeah. That diet, well, I know it's called HIPAA. Well, every hospital has a HIPAA. So we already know that is not true. But patient, confidentiality. Thank you, Elise. I knew HIPAA, but I was looking for the word confidentiality. That couldn't come to me, couldn't come to my mouth for nothing. But I know because of HIPAA, they all her family. First of all, her sisters ain't been there. That is a lie. That is a lie. HIPAA has a law. You cannot just walk up and know how to she got disease. And now we don't hear nothing from her sisters. Yeah, okay. All righty. We're finished hearing this crap out.
Really? And the doctors told her no. She tested negative for all diseases. And they feeling stupid.
Low-key wishing. Yeah.
Fuck out of here. We're going to ask them when she called back. I'm sitting here like, yeah, why they in her business? Because they wanted to take that information and come back and put it online. You know what I'm saying? So the sisters went to the doctors, asked the doctors that she had any diseases, and they said no, so they feel stupid right now. Yeah, they feel stupid. You know what I'm saying?
I had this idea, expectation.
Yeah, because they keep hearing rumors, oh, he giving people HIV and herpes. They got her in the hospital. They ran her for everything, and they went asking her like, yo, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Do you got this or that or this or that? And motherfuckers told her, nah. The doctors told her like, nah, she ain't got that.
And then, how would you know this information? If this is your second time speaking to her, Nature Boy, how would you know this information? I'd just like to know. How would you know her sisters went to the doctor? Her sisters asked these questions. How would you know they tested her for everything? How would you know this? How? How does she even still have to exactly deflect? Well, he think he deflecting. He think he painting a narrative. He thinks that he's getting this on camera and having her admit it herself. You see how they say numbers don't lie? Medical records don't lie neither. You can say what you want, but whatever's in that girl medical records is in that girl medical records. You can tell us what you want. That's like math. Numbers don't lie. Medical records don't lie unless they switch them up a little bit. Sometimes they do switch people up and stuff. But yes, he's been talking to her. But medical records don't lie. And then he keep bringing the sisters up to throw us off. Well, her sisters, you ain't throwing us off, homie. We know her sisters ain't seen her. We know that.
None of that's the problem. So they would have loved to come and tell y'all that, like, yeah, Malia got AIDS or some HIV or some shit like that. They would love to tell you some shit like that.
No, nobody's gonna be love to say no crap like
even though I took an HIV test, online. Like, mad niggas would not even do that. Like, I did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Took the shit live.
Look at girlfriend.
Crazy though. Anyway,
she know he lying.
Moving forward.
Look at poo poo.
But you know when they hate on you, they talk about everything but my penis size.
Oh gosh.
Can't say nothing about it. Talk about that one though. Can't control that one, can you?
That's one thing that's a fact. I
cannot control that. So that they would have loved to say that. And one woman would have feel like, yeah, and you got to start there.
They do say that. I would have really first thing they're like, I don't care. You got a big dick. It's not. I don't care. It's not right. It's not right. Because they can't community day.
Community day. Community day. Shrimp tacos. Some shrimps.
You waiting for the shrimps to go on them? Yeah, we got about 4 minutes. We can see your comments to send you
Sonny, run it up, Sonny. Sonny been going in the whole time. Let's get the 5 stars. Let's go. Let's get the 5 stars.
Really? What's that question? We just showed y'all. We were earlier.
That's right. Send them your money. Send them your money.
And the trappers can't stop it.
That's how we rocking.
That's how we rocking. Hey, that's what it is. The mo. The mo.
And Sonny's sending all that money. What's wrong with you, Sonny?
How you gonna have a fucking accent and your fucking? Come on, dance, baby. Baby. Come on, my niggas. Learn how to type it. Yeah, we have 5 stars. Let's get on the box. Come on, my people.
Gina, come out here. Right.
Hey, Malia, call back in, yo.
Now, how he able to do that?
I think it's our internet lagging or some shit.
How is she able to do that? Ain't she being seen by a doctor?
Yeah, that means that she ain't connected. Yo, Malia, call back in. You said she was back. Y'all seen Malia? I ain't see her. She got to call back in. What up, Lola?
No, to give no. Oh, okay.
She might have said it. How do they know she in the queue?
Right.
I know this internet's fucking playing right now, yo. Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Bubba G.
You hear me?
Bubba G, I hear you, Bubba G.
I can hear you.
I was telling the people how you had got there and tested you for everything in the hospital and everything. What they tell you?
All that came back negative. I ain't got nothing. Exactly.
Yeah.
She ain't got nothing. That means she got a whole
Been
lot of
telling
something.
you all this though.
Yeah. It's just funny though.
I just won't believe it though.
She ain't got nothing means she got a whole lot of something. That you had an operation, you had surgery, you got a tube up your back, you couldn't walk, you couldn't do nothing. So, but you didn't have nothing. So why are you in the hospital? The flu, I know. The fluid on your heart and the abscess and all that. Oh, yeah, all right. Whatever, man.
They wanted to see things. I want to say all about perception, all about your mind and how you think.
She said they tell her it's all about perception and what about her mind and what she think. But then the hospital should kick her ass out right now. The hospital should kick her out right now and tell her to think her way out of it. What y'all think? What y'all think? I think they should kick her ass out right now with tubes and all and tell her to think herself out of it. Perceive and think your way out of it. Matter of fact, going back to Nature Boy so he can fix. If I was the doctor, I'd have kicked her right out. Like, bye. We ain't good enough for you. Go in the corner somewhere and think your way out of it. Go think your way out of this one.
Yeah, we leveling up over here. They almost got us on a box. Let's talk about it. Malia, did you say when you're getting out the hospital? She ready to go right now. They're like, nah,
Like some people process. I'm getting ready to go.
somebody said it's only 5.
I ain't rushing though. I ain't rushing.
She said she ain't rushing. She ain't rushing though. Cause you know you can't go. Hey Fox, it's her sun and her square Pluto in the second house. Is her Mars and Mercury is everything is in her Uranus. You know what I'm saying? Everything is in her Uranus. So if she lets it go and let it go right out through the toilet bowl, she'll be okay. Because it's all in the Uranus. It's all in the Uranus. Not to mind you, if he was a real chief, a healer, a god, if he knew everything, you do know she doesn't have to stay in the hospital. You do know she can walk out that hospital anytime she wants. She's making her master look weak. Don't y'all think so? Don't y'all think she's making her master look weak right about now? He look weak. If he was a strong master, she'll walk out and be like, my Bubba G, my Bubba G, my Bubba G will fix me. My Bubba G will fix me. I gonna get my thoughts together. Go get together. I go to think positive and not gonna have no bad thoughts or perception. I'm gonna do everything but what you say to me, and all is going to clear up. Goodbye, doctors. I mean, if he was a guru. Exactly. He's lying. She's an adult. They will not get that info. He is stupid. Exactly. She gonna say her sisters walk straight up to the doctors and ask if she got anything. Do we look stupid to you? Do we look that stupid to you? So what the sisters gonna say? Nothing. First of all, the sisters would say nothing if she had something. Of course, I wouldn't say nothing. The point that the sisters didn't say anything, that's kind of look like suspicious. Because I'm not going to say nothing. Don't forget about the debilitations. And I won't forget. Baba G taught us about the debilitations, and he taught us about the demons. These are all the things that Baba G has taught us. Excuse me, Lord, but that I'm not marking her. That's just how she talk. That's just how she talk, Lord. The debilitations and the demons. Now, if she didn't have anything, they would have said, hey, my sister's doing better. You know, if she didn't have nothing, then the sisters would be like, oh, my sister's getting better. The fact that they didn't say anything sounds suspicious. You don't say something when people got something. You say something when they're free and clear. Like, I know they good. I checked with the doctor, they good. She just got to get that abscess in her back out and got the heart fluid. That's what they would have said. The people in the chat should know better and know he's lying. Why is Illegal trying to collect money for Elijah? He never put her out, Fox. She's never been put out. All he did was put her in the hospital. If not in Puerto Rico, he put her, when he went and got his abscess fit, he took her either to a hospital in America or she's in a hospital in Puerto Rico. But she is still part of the nation. Now, have you ever seen any ex-carbonation member be treated so nice ever? Ever? Let her, I'll wait. Did you ever hear him say she's welcome to come back after he gets better? He make you think he does have telling that lie. Exactly, Fox. Exactly. You trying to prove what? I mean, them people that sending that money, they want to believe it. That's their business. He needs more pistachio nuts and sandals. Oh God, I do not want to see that man eat another pistachio nut. I'm so sick of that man eating. He is the most eatingest man I know, which means he lose weight quick, which means he lose weight really quick. So he has to keep eating to keep that weight up. Because y'all seen when he first started out, he was not that big. But he has to keep feeding his body. But no more pistachio nuts. No more. Oh my goodness. I don't want to see that. I'm so tired of him crunching them things. I don't even eat pistachios no more. And I used to love pistachios. I'm like, no, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. Well, we should carry on.
To Godspeed. My time. Whenever I'm ready.
All right, guys, we at the next level of the pizza experience. Pussy.
So now we're just gonna.
There go the pizza. Seems to be having a pizza show.
Run it up, boss.
That looks so good.
We need 2 more likes, guys. 2 more likes. 2 more likes.
Oh my God, this looks so delicious.
We need 2 more likes. Just 2 more likes. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. We just need 2 more likes. Come on, help a sister out. Help a sister out. We need 2 more likes. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. We just need not 1, but just 2 more likes. Can we get 2 more likes? Can we get 2 more likes up in here? Can we get 2 more? That's all we need is 2 more likes.
You know how you used to put ranch on your pizza? Well, this is almond sour cream.
Oh, that looks so good, y'all.
Hold on.
Because she's not used to eating over there.
Mm-hmm.
She's not used to eating
Oh my
over
God.
there.
Oh, really? Really?
Oh my God.
Really?
Really? I did good?
Delicious.
Oh.
I'm not going into the closet tonight. Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master. No closet for me tonight.
She's so.
Do y'all deliver?
Nigga, I am no closet tonight.
Warriors.
Moving.
Moving.
I am really on fire. This is yours. This whole piece of reality.
Come on, sir.
Well, we got 2 more going in. We gotta get these pizzas off of here so we can load it up.
Y'all taste the pizzas too.
No, they didn't taste the pizza before you taste it. Were you trying to get them in the closet? Exactly, Fox. Yeah, we know. We know there's a 2 cupcake words. Did y'all taste the pizza? Hell no, we didn't taste the pizza. So you can put us in the closet.
Malia, we eating for you.
Leah, like y'all always ate for me.
Is that pizza for me?
Now this is an ex-member, guys.
They look good though.
This is an ex-member with her family. They trying to get us to believe that. We ain't stupid. We ain't stupid.
Mm-hmm. Eat for me. It's like as you eat, I'm eating myself.
It's a mukbang, y'all. It's a mukbang. One time mukbang.
They never ate so much in their life. They don't know what to do. Look at them. They happy as hell. They never ate that much ever.
I'm thankful.
They ain't never ate because they've been losing so much weight. Feed them.
I ain't eat anything yet. I had breakfast. What you have for breakfast? Oh, wow, look. Some eggs and grits. Ooh. I need some grits. I know. Babylon food.
Okay, grits. Come on, grits.
I say, okay, Babylon food.
Ain't nothing wrong with grits. What the hell are you talking about?
It's all right, though.
Got that insured, don't you?
I sure do.
To put that weight on her. She sure do. She sure do. She need that weight.
Sure do.
She's malnutritious.
You know. right. Wait, what you say?
Everybody said sugar goes on grits, right, Malia?
Cheese. Well, organic cheese. I prefer.
Organic cheese.
No sugar.
Somebody say yes, you do. Not the sugar.
Just a little bit.
This joint disrespectful.
This is disrespectful. This is different.
Or if you making it like oatmeal.
You mean like Farina, stupid.
That's the milk you use, right? You use oatmeal as a milk?
For this, no. Just flour and water. There's milk. Oh yeah, almond milk.
And of course, Fox.
Almond milk, lime.
That's because she's still part of them. Look at the avatar. She's still on bingo. Look at the avatar. She never left. She never
She said sugar on spaghetti. That girl, get her.
I can't do that one.
No, that's good.
You said no argument there.
I thought sugar already in the sauce.
It is. Oh, you meant like cold.
Oh, she's talking about in the sauce. That's different.
That's different.
It cuts down the acidity. Yes.
Now I'm gonna do this.
That's definitely sugar.
They eat and they don't know what to do. Take small bites. Take small bites. Take small bites.
Yeah. It doesn't have cheese on it. Just like
I'm not going in the closet tonight, damn it. You taking all that extra food without asking? You in trouble?
Tap in.
All that extra food without asking.
It looks up the pizza. I give it a 10.
You in trouble tonight.
It's already been paid, right?
I know.
The pizza recipe already on.
Look at Zoka looking terrible. Zoka looking terrible.
That crust is crazy. Everything is so soft.
Right.
All I hear is every time somebody take a bite.
He said,
Peace to you, God. We'll be missing you, Malia.
You know that's what Nature Boy do.
Y'all too.
I will miss you, Malia.
Like that?
I know you miss beating her up and stuff.
That is.
That's what I just said. He ain't miss beating her up. He used her as a pawn. She developed deep, and that's because they don't eat that much, so they don't know what to do. Her sisters ain't never come. That's a damn lie. We'll find out. They should have been made a video stating that was a lie, though.
Them dresses look really nice.
They should have made a video stating that's a lie.
Because he ain't look good on me. I told you everything that I didn't like, you was gonna like.
that blue dress.
I knew it.
That was the one you had got. The one I wore yesterday.
Yeah, remember? And I never even wore it.
Yeah, she.
Yeah, you know they gonna wear your
I
shit.
left it. I was like, somebody gonna wear this dress. It was gonna look really nice on me.
I love that it has pockets.
I didn't really like how it fit on me.
Really?
Cause you ain't had no body.
Yeah, I did not like how that dress fit on me. But it fit good on you.
Look nice though.
She ain't had no body to fit in the damn dress.
Uh-huh. Huh?
They were saying you did look nice in those prints though.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna make another one. And another
They
one.
haven't killed not one, not even his own mouth. Telling.
She's gonna make another one. You see her? So amazing. She's a whole chef.
For real, you really are.
Outstanding.
It's an amazing gift.
You see, 7 baby went there for a week. 7 baby went there for a week and came home sick. Now you know. Now you know something is wrong with that place. That baby been there for a week and had to come home and take antibiotics. It was so stink and so funky there, and whatever they got going on, that baby caught an infection. That baby was really sick. So if that father did not never come and get that baby, who's to tell how sick that baby would have gotten? Who's to tell that? So if 7 would have had that baby, and then not, why 7 didn't take that baby to the doctor? 7 is unfit and neglectful mother. You can go crazy all you want, but you lost that baby. You have lost that child.
Look at she really over here. Look at her. Look at bruh, it's gone, yo. It's done.
Yeah, we know it's done.
So let me that's how it was though. It was that good.
I'm making fun of my rolling pin now.
You making pizza today too? See?
That was so disrespectful.
Inspiring right there. Yeah, that was disrespectful.
It's all in the flip of the wrist.
In the best way.
Is
I
it-
wasn't even expecting it to be that good. Like
from a distance, it looked that good.
yeah.
That was literally comfort food.
Remember one time we said Malia couldn't, Aya
like
couldn't
a white
cook?
sauce pizza? No, I think it's but this one is way better.
What cha-cha on me?
He's with the Warriors, you know. Yeah. He can't be on the live. He can't be on the live, so when we on live.
Oh yeah, I forgot he can't be on the live.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about him a lot lately.
Aww.
About him and everything.
He's getting big and growing
Yeah.
up. I know he is.
Talking.
It's her baby.
She missed her baby.
Ball.
He don't even say at 2. He's like,
He do not say nothing to
can
us.
I get some food?
Banana.
Orange.
Ball. Banana. That's his favorite one. Banana.
Yeah, he woke up early. We was all laying down. He woke up. He said,
Huh?
Was open. Exactly. Exactly, brown sugar.
he was sleeping. He was like, nuts.
Right.
He was like, what?
Poor baby can't even talk.
Oh my goodness. I can't wait to get
You heard her?
Ooh.
I heard her say, oh my goodness, I can't wait to get back. Did y'all hear what she just said? Oh my goodness, I can't wait to get back. That's how we know she is not with her family. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to get back. He don't give a damn about nobody. But did you just hear her say, hey, Yimmy, this is about like 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Make sure you come in tonight at 6:30. We're going to be doing a nice Black History Month thing I'm doing at nighttime. I'm doing a nice one. So make sure you be ready at 6:30. No, they can't cook. But y'all heard what she said. Oh my, I can't wait to get back. Yeah, we heard you. We heard you, chick. We heard you.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
Spinach. She's adding the spinach.
This is so beautiful.
You need to be on here.
Loving this right now.
She getting better and better in the kitchen.
Right? You need to just be kicking it with us.
Every time.
Really?
Get out of our mouth. Get
I
out.
just had that thought.
Right.
You're a lot more.
Yeah.
Come kicking with me, nigga.
You coming, Bubba?
You gonna make y'all love pie. You gonna love pie. Okay, I see what's going on.
See how we do it out there. Yeah.
You're. What up, Malia? Yeah, what's up?
Talking about,
Oh, girl.
y'all heard Baba G on the live one day. He said, he was like, "You ashamed of me? You ashamed of me now?"
Yeah, she ashamed of me. She don't fuck with me like that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't fuck with me like that.
Don't do that.
Don't fuck
Y'all
with
know
me like
I'm getting there.
Why you got to lie, Craig? Why you got
She don't fuck with me
Don't
like
lie, Craig.
What's up, Malia? Malia.
Oh my God.
What up, Malia?
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna call y'all back, okay? Okay. I love myself.
Where you going? Where you going? Hey!
I gotta go. I got some business to handle.
What are you doing, Malia?
I love myself, yo.
You speak non-doctor language.
I will.
Makes you wonder where she really at. After what Candy said to Eligio and Seven, I'm convinced it had something to do with Zucco's baby passing. Could be. Fufu trying to get praise from cupcakes. Hey, lovely flowers. How you doing, sweetie? I knew she ain't going nowhere. I'm happy she's not reporting live from the closet. But she keeps saying I got business to do. I got something to take care of. I'm starting to wonder where is she really at? Because she never go, my doctor just walked in, or they got to run tests, or I'm getting ready to eat. She always make it sound like it's a secret. If you're in the hospital, why you make it sound like there's no doctors or nurses in the hospital? I got to go take care of some business. If you're laying in the hospital bed and you can't walk, what business you going to take care of? All your business is coming to you. If you're in the bed, all your business is coming to you. I mean, she could have said that my doctor walked in. That's about it. But she talking in code and shit. Like, we stupid. Something ain't right with all of that. Something ain't right. Something ain't right with all of that. Talking about every time she speak, oh, I gotta take care of some business. Oh, I gotta do something. What you gonna do? What are you doing? You're not doing nothing but laying in the bed. So if you're in the bed in the hospital, so how about saying, oh, okay, that I have to go. My doctor's walked in here, or the nurse walked in here. Yeah, she's speaking on code, but she's speaking on code, and she still has the phone. She still has the internet. She still has the Bigo, their Bigo, their internet, their phone. So if they send Malia money, which they use her to get money, that's still going to Chief Cupcake. Who they think they fooling? And you can tell when he lying too. He been a liar for so long. You can tell when he lying. I thought her sisters said God. Her sisters never said nothing. That was what Eligio said. That's what Eligio said, to make us think the sisters got her. But if the sisters had her, do you honestly think that Eligio would let her keep that Bigo page? Have you ever seen an ex-member that they showed so much love to? Have you ever seen an ex-member that, even if one was sick, when have you seen an ex-member go with their Babylon family? Now, what is Babylon? Because everybody in Babylon still come from some place. Of course, he been said he had access to all the accounts and control them and have True and Musa over the financial. Yeah, I saw him dressed like Uncle Elroy after the chat, but I didn't really care about all that. All that music and stuff don't get me nothing but copyright strikes. But I ain't care about all of that. I don't care about certain, like them dancing and roller skating and all that other stuff. I don't care about them having fun. I really don't. So that part of the show, you might not see on here because I don't care about them living it up. I don't care about them having a good time. I don't care. I don't like him that much. My thing is for us to keep the awareness going. So this is about awareness. As far as him DJing, I don't care. His music, I don't care. Them faking like they having a good time, I don't care. We about the awareness and the fuckery that he's trying to sell us. All that fuckery. 07 is definitely not crap. We still didn't forget that lip. I'm done with Malia. That's why I call her Malia. I never call her Malia. I always call her Malia. Because that girl can't tell the truth for nothing. Even before she got there, that girl ain't did nothing but lie. They gave her the right name, Malia. Her name should have been Stay Lying. Stay Lying. All that is distraction. Exactly. When Elijah turns 50, he's going to make 7th daughter his wife. Honey, sorry. He ready for that little girl. He's too attracted to that little girl right now. Who your mommy belong with? Baba. You. And all them lessons and stuff like that, honey. If he could get that little girl now, because he's indoctrinating her. He's groomed her and indoctrinated her already. 7 mama acting probably crazy because 7 been going to sleep to Nature Boy downloads and probably she have that chat on the speaker now. Mama messed up too. I could agree with that one. I can definitely agree with that one. Yeah, hit her in the face. That's why I call her Malia. That's what I call her, Malia. You always hear me call her Malia. There is no truth in that girl. Remember when she called the God sister her cousin, and Nature Boy was like, well, how's she a cousin? And she had to lie her way out of that. The girl was like, no, that's the God sister. But we call ourselves cousins. That's all Malia had to say. When Malia went to, they took care of us, and she lied her way out of that one. I've always called her Malia. I wasn't saying her name incorrect. Well, that just fits her. And she lying now. Yep, they done said they done did every test, and they done said I ain't got nothing. I don't got nothing. Baba G, they didn't give me nothing. She never left Fox Milder. She never left to go back. She just in the hospital. She never left. You see, she on Bigo. You see, she's still on Bigo. So if her family was involved, she would not be on Bigo. She would not be like, I can't wait till I get better. I miss you guys. I can't wait to come back. This is the best they ever treated her. This is the best they ever treated her. The minute she go back, she's going to be treated just as bad again. She's going to be treated just as bad as again. The only difference is she's coming back with a lot of medications. But G is gonna have her not take her medications, and she's gonna end up right back in the hospital. Yeah, she fake. Soon as the first time she spoke, and I seen that Bigo, I said, okay, say no more. The first time he spoke to that girl, I said, say no more. Yeah, Malia's going back to kiss his feet, because by him allowing her to go to the hospital, he's going to let her know, I could have let you die. I saved your life. You owe me forever. See, that's the impression when she come back. And every time she get out of order, he's going to remind her, if it wasn't for him taking her to the hospital, she would have died. So now she got to be more submissive. That's all she had to say. She had to take care of some business. What business you taking care of? We would like to know. The people would like to know, what business is you taking care of? We would like to know. Spire, and no, it's Fufu. It's Spire. You ain't never lied. Spire is a great name. Spire and Fufu. Fufu. He said F for food, F for food. We call her Fufu. But Spire is oh, I love that name, Spire. Because she is a spy. She is a spy, honey. She about that life. She about that life. I'm gonna get you in trouble, in trouble, in trouble. I'm gonna get you in trouble. I'm telling on you. She the one that go through your bags and you sleep. She the one looking at your stuff. I found something. I've got it. Baji. Look what I found. Or she could be like on one end of the house, and the other person the next end of the house. She could eavesdrop. She could eavesdrop her way to the other end of the house. Baji. I heard them saying this way down the hall. This is what they was talking about. I think that her baby was already gone before Zoka got there. I think that the baby was already gone by the time Zoka got there. But they didn't show it because they wanted us to make us think that she went to the hospital. But remember, she was already long overdue before 7 got there. I think 7 tried. Oh, yeah, before 7 got there. I think that baby was already gone. I think that baby was gone already. They have a new member over there now. Yeah, and I see that boy's there. I don't know where that boy came from. They got a boy over there. I don't know where he came. I never seen that young boy. But we don't know. But we do know that you wasn't not in no hospital. We do know you was not in no hospital. And no cord was wrapped around the neck. See, this is what I tell people all the time. You may not know everything, but when somebody tell you something, research it. Do a little research. Because we already know you wasn't in no hospital and they let you push out a baby with the cord wrapped around the neck. With all this modern technology, we ain't buying it. We ain't buying that crap, honey. Her sisters was talking about her hair fell out. Well, we all seen that. We all seen that. But what we do know is her sisters are not there with her now. Her sisters, I don't even know if her sisters know where she is at. I don't even think her sisters know where she's at. And her sisters did not walk up into no hospital. We in Covoy. We are in Covoy. Them sisters did not walk up to no hospital to see her and to ask a doctor nothing. I'm not believing that. I'm not. Who goes to a hospital? And then if the sisters spoke to the doctor, how will Malia know? I thought that you could not get no visitors. If you can't get no visitors, and if your sister spoke to the doctor, how would you know what they asked the doctor? Y'all got to get this lie straight here. You got to get this lie straight. So after your sisters spoke to the doctors went back and told you this is what your sisters asked, and I gave them your information. No, that's a lawsuit. That is a lawsuit. I ain't got nothing. And all the way she lost, they were really angry. Yeah, but they still don't know where she at now. That was over the internet. We all saw that. We all saw that. I don't know. They gotta get Nature Boy gotta get his lies straight. Her sisters, as in all of them. All of them walked up into the hospital. All of them got access to the doctor, and all of them asked the doctor, does she got STDs? And the doctor just said, no, she ain't got nothing. But then again, you're not supposed to get visitors in the hospital. So the doctor went back and told their patient, I just gave out your confidential records. I just gave out your confidential records. I told your family, get the F out of here. Even if it wasn't Covoy. Nobody goes to a doctor. Unless you are their, like, you're like their next of kin or something like that. He's too smart to dumb people. Exactly. Exactly. He's too smart to dumb people. And they sending that money. So he could say, see, we ain't got nothing. No, bitch. No, bitch. You ain't proved nothing. Because you still ain't proved you ain't got nothing. Because guess what? Let's say that part is true. That doesn't mean you ain't got nothing. Maybe she just didn't catch it from you. Some people, when they playing that Russian roulette, some people don't catch it. Some people do. Some people are carriers. But to say you don't have no STDs when the whole damn clan got herpes, you ain't got nothing? No bacterial infections, no nothing? No, bitch. No, bitch. I don't think so. I don't think so. Her dad is going to keep her. Her dad is definitely going to keep her. But I don't know who he think he be playing with. Shit, I may not be the sharpest knife in the case, but I'm sharp enough. I'm sharp enough. I could still cut you. I'm sharp enough to still cut you. May not be the sharpest, but I'm still sharp. That's a bunch of bullshit. Put that show on for us all you want. And they're going to try to blame this on me. And the doctors told me to get my thoughts and my perception right. What the fuck, doctor, tell you some dumb shit like that? You should leave that hospital immediately. You should. If I was a doctor and you told me some dumb shit like that, if I was a doctor or if I was a nurse and you come to me with some, you're my higher self, and it's your thoughts, and it's your perception, and it's your Mercury, and it's your Venus, and it's your Pluto, I will send you right back to your master and say, you know what? Somebody else needs this bed more than you. You needs to go back to yours, a master. Because we know that's all a bunch of bullshit. And if you wasn't guilty, what you worrying about it for? Chief Cupcake? Chief Cupcake, what you worrying about it for? Oh, it's your Mercury. She said, I can't take it. These people are not on the same frequency I am. No, bitch. You not on the same frequency they on. What the fuck are you talking about? Pardon my French. But that's some funny shit. I can't wait to get out of here. That was she said on the last one, as she's half dead and she can't speak. I can't wait to get out of here. These people is not on my frequency. What? You laying in my hospital bed half dead, bitch, and I'm not on your frequency? Even an aide, even the person that just comes in and wash you up, you're not even on their frequency. They still know more than you. Are you serious? Oh, yes, he is. They're not on my frequency. But you sitting in my hospital, laying in my hospital bed, getting treatment from me and all these people, but we're not on your frequency. You can't talk to us because we not on your level. But I'll be damned. Where they do that at? So that means you didn't have to ask the doctor not one question. Every time that doctor came and did something, you didn't have to ask nothing because they are beneath you. You didn't say, doctor, what you doing? What this tube is for? You didn't need to ask nothing because you got Master Cupcakes teaching. So you knew everything the doctor was going to do to you anyway, right? Oh, gosh, as she's half dead. Exactly. She brought her half dead ass up in there and still talking shit. Still talking shit. The nerve of you. The nerve of you. The nerve. And especially if Cheap Cupcake is paying for it, we don't know what's paying for her to be in that doctor. We don't know. We don't know if she had to get a medical, she had to get some type of medical coverage. Or maybe she had Medicaid already when they was in the States. So maybe they all have Medicaid already. When they come back to the States, they renew it. See, we don't know that neither. But somebody got to be paying that bill. And I know Bigo, they get donations and they get Bigo money. But for all the shit that she need done to her, Bigo don't pay that much. And she don't get that much. They don't get that much in donations that's going to pay that doctor bill. Because she walked in there half dead, all fucked up. All fucked up means a lot of money. Surgeries, operations, doctor care, then the food, and then the IV, and all that physical therapy because she had to learn how to walk again. That's a bunch of bullshit. And for a child to just get stuck, just to get sick, just being that's what I'm trying to tell you, Jimmy. Thank you so much, Fox Miller. Come on, you keep coming on and make sure y'all come in tonight. Make sure y'all come in here tonight. It will not be about Nature Boy, but it's Black History Month. And I got something nice, a nice old conversation. We're gonna pull it up. The food and the IV, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Somebody got to pay for that. So where's this medical coverage coming from? Papa G ain't got them type of pockets, because you got the whole damn, you fucked up from the head to the foot, from the top to the bottom, from the rooter to the tutor. You all fucked up. I mean, you whatever you can name is wrong with Malia right now. Whatever you name it, whatever name you put in this box, that's whatever's wrong with her. Whatever happened, it happened there. But we came here like that. So again, if you came there like that, what the fuck did you come with that you don't have now? If you came with something, hey King World, how you doing? I'm getting the rest of my coffee now. Okay. If you came there with something, how the fuck you ain't got nothing now? You can't blame Booba. You can't blame a Bubba G for anything that we had before we came. But you just said that you ain't got nothing. So what the hell did you come with that you ain't got no more? Every time you people speak, every time y'all people speak, y'all sound even more stupid. You and you can't blame Bubba G. We all came here with this. But you just got finished saying they test me for everything. I ain't got nothing. So what the hell did you come there with that disappeared? These are your words, not mine. These are all your words when you should just shut the fuck up. Baba G got y'all talking, but you don't do nothing but incriminate yourself even more. That's what I'm trying to say. Exactly. He's so-called immortal that ain't ish because he was ill the other day. No, Jimmy, it's all in your mind that something was wrong with him. That was a thought process. And being that he was stressed and he had a bad thought process, that's what gave him the abscess. Oh, God. Indeed, that's what he wants. For him to be such a healer, people sure do leave with a lot of elements that didn't originally have. Well, Nateri came there after. Velvet came there with something. Malia, we don't know. Malia came there with something. But Nateri had herpes complex 1 and 2, which means she got it on the lips, on both of her lips, if you know what I mean. She got the bumpity bumps on both of her lips. And she be having the breakouts on both of her lips. So she came there with that already, and she had 3 men while she was there. And remember, they do not use condoms. And she left with her vagina oozing. Velvet came with a thought process that gave her, hey, Buddha of Destiny, namaste, how you doing? And then she came there. These people coming there all messed up. But we don't know Malia came there all messed up. The fact that he lied about not having STDs make you think he does. Of course he does. They said, remember, Malia said, I ain't got nothing. I have nothing. But she also said with the little breath that she can take, because she only can talk for so much at a time, because she can't breathe, She said, you can't blame Baba G for things that we had before we got there. So number one, we already established that he's not a healer. And number two, if you were sick before you got there, what the hell happened? He's not a healer. You were sick, but you don't have nothing now. So you're gonna have to explain these three, one of these lies too. You have to fix these lies. You got to fix this shit. You got to fix this shit. You understand what I'm saying? This shit got to be freaking sick. You got to fix it. We didn't know, but he told him he would most definitely find a way to put on camera with her stating that. Oh, we know that. We know that, lovely flowers. We know that. We know that. I'm just messing with you guys. But we already know she's still down. She's still down. She's still down. She's still down with the program. We already know that. We already know. We already know she's down with the program. We already know she's maligning. She's maligning. She's maligning to us. And we are stupid. Baba G. It probably name club for Malia's going for punishment. I have a mental evaluation done. You talking about G? Is G and G and G. That Booba G you talking about, Sissy Douglas? That Booba G. I'm not messing with y'all. I'm not messing with y'all. I'm not messing with y'all. I'm absolutely not messing with you guys. You guys are too funny. And then here you go. Well, all the stupid people, they sending that money. They making it rain up in Bigo. They making it rain. And she don't get a penny of it. Send her something. Hit her up. Shit. She better go, please, please. Well, I was trying to say, if Malia had something and told Nature Boy, he would most definitely find a way to put it on camera. Yeah. That's what I mentioned before. That's why I said we heard of everybody else having something, but we didn't hear of her having something. So I was using that to say, well, if we never heard she had nothing before she got there, what according to what she said today, with her malign ass, you can't blame Bubba. You can't blame Bubba G, Bubba G for something we had before we got here. But we never heard you had nothing before you got there. And if you did have something, where did it go that your test came out and said you had nothing? Didn't he get 30,000? They said that she took out loans, but see, I haven't seen no receipts of that. So that's why I don't speak upon it, because I have no receipts on it. I didn't see them. It could have been talked about, but I didn't see where she took out any loan, or I haven't heard. I heard from people on YouTube, so I'm not saying that it's not true, but I have no receipts that he got 30,000 from her. And all you got out of $30,000, where my damn skates at, Baba G? You got $30,000. When I get back, G. When I get back, I better have me some freaking roller skates. You understand? With my $30,000 and y'all ship my ass up to the hospital. When I get back, I better have some roller skates. I better have me some pizza. I didn't make no pizza before. Now all of a sudden I'm going, y'all making pizza. They doing a lot of eating. We didn't eat like that before, Bubba G. When I get back, I want to eat. I want to eat. I want to roller skate like the rest of them. What are they doing? That's why she was so shocked. That's why she was so shocked at the things that they was doing, because she, hey, hold up. I'm not used to none of this. I'm not used to what DJing. They had a park. They playing basketball, roller skating, DJing, and they eating. And they eating. Oh shit. That's why she said, I can't wait to get back. That go to show you she wasn't used to that. She said she can't wait to get back. Malia won't see a penny of that donation money. She'll be lucky if her Messiah buy her get well soon balloon from the hospital room. She not getting that neither. And did y'all hear him getting all mad about Velvet? I only saw a little bit of that video. But why he trying to, y'all sending money? Y'all see how she did me wrong and y'all are sending her money. Ninja, please. Nancy Velvet, she got to get her skills together. Because she up there dancing on the screen. I'm like, nobody want to see that shit. I'll turn from that. She's singing to herself because she don't know how to she don't know how to handle talking on her own and handling a panel. She doesn't know how to do that yet. So she's trying to fill her weight. But that girl getting money too. That girl getting money too. You didn't see it? I saw a little bit of it. Let me see if I can find it for you. I saw a little bit of it, but like I said, I don't care about the entertainment. I don't care. I don't care about the entertainment. I don't care about the entertainment. No, I don't care. Let me see if I can find it for you. Yeah, I don't see it now. That's crazy. I don't know what happened to it. But I'll probably show it later. I'll probably show it later.
They see the difference in you, they're gonna treat you different because you look different. You know?
All right. I'll find it. I'll find it for you later. I'll find it for you later. I'll find it for you later. That's right. Hit that like button. Y'all know I need them likes. Y'all know, oh, thank you guys so much. But don't forget tonight, it's still Black History Month. And I still would like to know, is that enough? Is one little month of Black history enough for us? See, so tonight, we had 2 good nights. Maybe I catch the replay. We had 2 good nights. Tonight, we got another good night coming up at 6:30, 7 o'clock. Shit, Velvet got to feed that baby. She know what doing dancing and something on camera. Okay, that part is true. That part is true. But I know I took up enough of you guys' time. And I thank you guys for being here. Do not forget the show tonight at 6:30, 7 o'clock. We will be doing another show. It's Black History Month. Enough for the Black American. And why isn't Black History Month extended to our Afro-Latinas? We got Black people, we've been shipped everywhere. So Black History Month, being as I calling it Black, y'all didn't call it American Black History. Y'all said it's Black history. So why isn't we really wanting to get into that history? But thank you guys for being here. And I see you guys tonight. Please come on in. Please come on in. It's going to be a nice old interview. But we're going to do just a little history. Just a little history lessons. Thank all of you guys for being here. And I shall see you later. Unless some good iced tea come out. Some good iced tea come out. We will be on it like the Green Hornet. Peace.